In this video, we are going to talk about why you are so obsessed about losing weight, gaining weight, or about food, what you eat, and about food allergies and all kinds of things. And why I started to have a feeling that there is some intention from a system to make us so interested in what we eat, and how we look, that we are not actually going to pay attention to what's happening around us, and what our eyes can't see basically doesn't exist and it doesn't happen. So I feel that it's a biggest program and biggest manipulation for us people to program us. Hey, you have to lose weight. I remember 20 years ago, or when I was a little girl, my mother was obsessed with losing weight. You know what? She still felt fat and skinny, and she had two types of genes. If she gained weight, she had those bigger ones, and she lost weight, she had smaller ones. And when we were going somewhere, only thing she was interested in was if she has some fat, which can be seen by people, or if she doesn't look too fat or whatever. I feel that she was so obsessed with her fat and non-fat or diet or body. She didn't even care about what's happening in the world, if we recycle, if we breathe clean air, or if people are nice to each other. That was not the topic. That's what we are all drawn to. We all want to have plump lips and great cheekbones, and we want to have great hair, and I think it's a great thing to do, to take care of yourself. But I was sitting in front of a mirror and I was like, I never see me. Those people who go through plastic surgeries, that they never see themselves. And it hit me. I'm like, okay, so if we never see ourselves, and we see us only through the eyes and through people which are around us, it means then that we should more focus on who we are surrounding ourselves with, because those people are our mirrors. It doesn't matter what your nose is like or what your lips are like. It doesn't matter, because you never see yourself. We are born to this planet and we never see ourselves. We always see only outside of us, and people see us. So somebody creates to see us. And if you have a bigger nose, somebody who has a problem with themselves, they see your bigger nose. But some people who are totally chill and absolutely happy with themselves, they see how amazing person you are. So what do you want to focus on in this life? Do you want to focus on what you never see? You just see it in a mirror?
You were starting to mention plastic surgery, and that's something that I was thinking the other day as well, because sometimes you see people that have so much plastic surgery that it completely destroys their face, their look, their natural look. And yeah, they're afraid of aging, so they're doing the plastic surgery. But I feel at a certain point, they are no longer seeing, okay, is this still looking pretty or not? They just see, oh, wrinkle, I have to do plastic surgery. Here it's falling, the skin, I have to have plastic surgery. That's all they see. You say it so well. They just see a very small speck. They just see the problems or the wrinkles or the birthmarks or the skin. They don't see themselves truly when they look in the mirror. That's so true, yes.
But actually, if you look at yourself in the mirror, that is the only possibility you can see how your body looks. Other than that, all those 23 hours and 50 minutes, you don't see yourself if you don't look excessively into the mirror. That's why people are so obsessed with selfies, because they can actually make pictures of themselves and remind themselves what they look like and who they are and how amazing they can be. But it actually doesn't matter, because you are not born to this planet to take care of how you look.
And you're making such a great point, because they were actually making an experiment. They were asking people to draw themselves, and people were not able to draw themselves. But when they were asked to draw their partner, or their partner was asked to draw them, they were able to do a representable image of how they look. But if you're asked to create a painting of you, it's really, really hard, exactly because of this, because we don't truly look at ourselves.
And we see us mirror. And the right side is on the left side and the left side is on the right side. You never see the true you ever, because in a selfie or everywhere you see it backwards. So you never will have a chance to see yourself the way you are from outside. That's for other people. So, are you really truly focusing too much on your body, too much on your makeup, and you're obsessively taking care of every little line here and there? Aren't you wanting to be like more loose and more happy around people? Because this is, anyways, what they are going to remember about you, how they feel with you. So I feel that this is very great manipulation from wherever we go. Have the latest fashion, have the latest haircut, have the best makeup, have the biggest lips. No offense. People are designed to be certain way to reflect other people's realities. And yes, you see yourself as you are in a mirror, not as you are truly. You see yourself as you think you are. You are not see yourself in a mirror as you truly are. You never see the truth, and that's where we want to get. We all want to get in the real truth of us. We never want to see us the way we are when we are 10, when we are 20, when we are 30. We are still evolving. We are still thinking, oh, I have this line here, there, or I have few wrinkles. I am such a great person. I feel so good in me. I don't want to go back 20 years ago or 10 years ago and be again that little child in there, because now I evolved. I am so appreciating everything what I was going through, you know? And these things are not really highlighted and paid attention in our today's society. We are really on a surface level everywhere we go, and we are manipulated to think that, especially teenagers and so on. But the truth is, what you don't see around you on billboards, it's the truth. And because you never see it, it's like God, you know, nobody ever saw him, but everybody knows it's existing, right? So you never see it. The truth, the true treasures, and your true wealth is inside you, and you will never see it, but you can carry it around people and let them see it. It's funny. It's
and
a
that's
weird...
what matters much more, the energy that we carry, the energy that we radiate, the light that we radiate. That's what people truly connect with and what they feel drawn to. I would like to take it a step further. When I was growing up, I was growing really fast. I'm 6'3" now, and I was very short. I was always bullied that I'm short, and then I was very tall. Yeah, so I grew very tall, but my muscles, my body didn't grow with it, so I was always very skinny. And I was obsessing about this for 10, 15 years, constantly like, oh, how can I gain weight? I have to eat more peanut butter. I have to eat more carbs. I have to literally take 100% maltodextrin so I can gain some weight. And I was constantly obsessed about it and still thinking, I'm too skinny, too skinny. But now I reached a point where I actually start to gain weight naturally. And it's maybe almost a little bit much. And I just realized, my gosh, I was just obsessing about this. And in the grand scheme of life, it is so irrelevant if I weighed 10 kilos more or less. I still had a good body, I was healthy, I was able to run, do sports and all that. Why does it matter? Like, I still can function perfectly fine in this world. Why do I obsess about it so much? So think about it, in the grand scheme of life, does it really matter what you're focusing on right now?
Do you also feel that you need to control something? So you are actually going to obsess about your diet, because this is the only thing which we actually can somehow influence a little bit. You can gain a little control, and you have a feeling you have control in your life. So this is why you can buy all those super cool shiny supplements, and you can eat more food or carbs or something, so you can gain weight or lose weight, and you go to paleo and low carb and all these food styles, and then you are just representing yourself like I'm this, I'm that, you know, and you can just get in a fight even over the food and how it's produced and so on. But it's beyond that. Life happens beyond that. Of course, it's important. A healthy and balanced diet is very important. Also, the way you're eating and you're chewing very slow is very important. But we also have to focus on what we are creating around us, not only obsessing about 24/7 about food, about how much we weighed and if we gained or not. People do not care if you have 5 pounds more or 10 pounds more. They don't care. People want to care about how beneficial person you are for them. Or you should care how beneficial this day is for you, or how amazing or beautiful day you can give to yourself today. I was also like that in the past, I was obsessing over the food, and I couldn't eat this and that, and I had very restrictive diet, and I thought my health would be great after having this diet. But actually I was extremely tense, and I was so nervous when I was going somewhere because I couldn't eat this. I had to prepare my food and go in an airplane, and have my all food snacks and so on. Sometimes it's really good to have it, but not in a tense and obsessive way.
Very narrow focused.
Yes. And then I don't care about what people are around me. Maybe there would be somebody who could offer me an amazing job, or maybe there could be $1 million laying on the floor, or some amazing lottery ticket which I could win lottery with, and I would never see it. So broaden your focus and stop obsessing about your body, because food obsessions is obsessing over your body, and it's still survival energy. Because when we are in survival, we want to obsess over our body because we want to survive, we want to be accepted, and we are already accepted because we can accept ourselves. Give it to yourself. Give it to yourself in your life, and your life will become amazing experience. If you're going through these hardships through food, and somebody told you don't eat this and eat that, and you want to belong somewhere through food, just share with us. And we are very curious about you, because this is a topic which is very, very controversial, because vegans, paleo, now carnivores, and crazy.
So if we summarize it once more, we were touching on a lot of different points. One is, look at the grand scheme of life. Does it really matter what you're obsessing about right now, every day? Does it really matter in the grand scheme of your life? 2,
you are never seeing your body. Everybody else can see your body. Nobody looks into your body in such details as you, and so critically as you. Nobody really cares about if you have a wrinkle or two, or if you have something super imperfect, and they care only about how they feel with you. And if you're radiant and happy, people will be naturally attracted to you.
3, look at how this day can be beneficial for you, how this day can be wonderful for you.
And 4, look and try to open up and broaden your focus to the world outside of you, which you get to live in, which you get to experience, because some society norms want to manipulate you into feeling that you are imperfect. You have to still fix about yourself something, but it's not true. Everything around you, and you are absolutely perfect already, right now and here.